All right, welcome to another trade recap. Today, went break even 3 times. Unfortunate, but at the same time, good thing because we would have gone stopped out. As you can see, it just chops. Um, but first thing coming into today was checking news. We did have 8:30 news. I forgot to. I lucky forgot. We had 8:30 news. Um, yeah, this is a data wick right here. But yeah, we had 8:30 news and we had 9:45 news with Flash Manufacturing PMI and Flash Services PMI. So definitely have to wait for 9:45 news to come out first. And coming into today, when I marked out my levels, um, first things first, we have previous day highs right here, previous day lows right there. And here on the daily, we are still very bearish. We just made this, still a bit sick, made this bearish for value gap, so we could see us retrace into that to go even lower sometime in the near future. And on the 4 hour here, first thing I noticed is that we have this SMT at the lows, so that already puts me leaning bullish. Oh yeah, let me take off executions. Like I said, bullish SMT right here. Then after I just marked out all my levels and we had this high resistance low, here in the hourly, I noticed we have yet another SMT at the lows, which is this one right here. Then after I marked out all my session highs and lows, we had Asia right here with these relative equal highs. Good draw on liquidity with London highs right here. And today seemed very bullish. And then we also had this hourly draw. So I was leaning more bullish than bearish today because of the draws on liquidity and these two um, bullish SMTs. So my conditions today, I even said in my Discord, if you guys want to join that, let me know. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Hopefully y'all slept, whatever. Leaning more bullish today. We have two bullish SMTs. Very good draw on liquidity to the upside. Equal highs with Asia highs with both indexes. That I made a mistake. Those relative equal highs. So those would be my main targets. I'm going to wait for a pullback into a type of 5 to 15 minute confluence to look for longs. Only case for shorts would be if we rip up, take out those draws on liquidity, and take out those previous day lows. But I don't think that's likely. But regardless, definitely going to be very patient and cautious because of the day one. Yeah. So like I said, I wanted to see some type of. Just go to the 5 minute. So condition number one, since I knew we had news, we'd probably be bearish, and I wanted to see some type of 5 minute gap get formed. No, never mind. Scratch that. Okay, so coming after that, we had news come out. We made an SMT at these lows, right? Another SMT, and then after when news came out, right after news, we took out these data lows. After taking out data lows, we made another SMT with data lows. So very confident in this. And then I noticed that the highest time frame fair value gap. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we tapped into a 15 minute gap, if I'm not wrong. Um, yeah, we just retested this 15 minute, but regardless, what was a 5 minute? I don't know. Yeah, we retested this 5 minute, but here when I was about to enter, I noticed that the highest time frame fair value gap was on the 1 minute, and I wanted to see this fair value gap right here get inversed. And thing about inverses, you always want every fair value gap in that leg to be invalidated before you get in the trade. So I had to wait until all these fair value gaps, like this one, this fair value gap right here, and that one, because then there's nothing stopping it from going higher, right? So yeah, waited for that. Funny thing today is that my thing on my contract, it was on NQ instead of MNQ, and I entered with two contracts. And when I looked at my P&L, it said minus 400. I got so scared, but then I exited out. I think it was minus 19 in profit and drawdown. But I re-entered around here, went break even at this internal high right there. Got stopped at a break even, whatever, right? And I still wanted to see all these draws on liquidity get hit. So, and the thing is about this trade is I didn't notice, like when we were in this trade, I did notice we made a 5 minute gap. So what I was gonna do if I weren't gonna go break even there, and I noticed that 5 minute gap before, I wouldn't have gone break even. Why? Because this 5 minute gap is protecting me still, protecting me from these from hitting my stop loss really. And then what I could have done is put my stop loss down to below that 5 minute gap, right? But I didn't see it at the time. Definitely gonna be cautious with that from now on. But yeah, didn't see that gap. If I were to see that gap again, I would not have gone break even so early. But yeah, regardless, I went break even once we took out that high after it closed above the high, because then it's just a break of structure to the upside, right? But after I noticed that we had that 5 minute gap, um, I entered again. I just entered right here after this bullish close. After we, I think, no, there's no inverse. I just entered off that bullish candle, really, because it still looks pretty good. Then I went to break even at this internal high right here after it closed above it. Stop loss was below this 5 minute fair value gap, and first this first trade stop loss was below this 1 minute gap. So yeah, went break even on that. Then I entered yet again because I have high conviction to Asia highs, which is the relative equal highs. Very strong draw for me, and yeah, I just enter again after we get a nice bullish close again. Went break even at this internal high. Yet again, I think no 5 minute gap. 3 minute, no. But yeah, went break even there again, and then once I went break even, it went to my TP1, and it would have stopped me out at break even, and gladly I went break even there. But one thing I learned from this trade right here is that I could have gone break even once it hit take profit 1. What's the risk reward on that? The risk reward is alright. But yeah, could have gone break even after it took out TP1, would have been on profit on the day. Stop loss was below the 5 minute gap again. And yeah. So, oh yeah, another thing is that I think off open right here, I was willing to take a short to an internal high. Why? Because right here we have this 15-minute gap. This 15-minute gap. Then we also have equilibrium of this range right here. Then I see on the highest time frame, the highest time inversion was the 1 minute, which was this 1 minute gap. Actually, no, I don't think it was that one. I think it was a 2 minute. I don't know where it was. No, it was definitely the 1 minute. Where is it? Okay. Internal. Yeah, we were respecting this gap. Boom, bada bing. And then we got the internal sweep right here. Then we had this 1 minute fair value gap. Then what I would have done here, I would have gone short right here because we were in equilibrium of this range. There would be my short setup, right? This was very valid, but the only reason why I didn't take this trade is because of 9:45 news. I didn't take it because we had news. This was during news too. Yeah, so that's why I didn't take it. It was too close to news. Um, and yeah, I just didn't take that because it was too close to news. But one thing I had a condition during this sell off was if we were going to continue selling off like this, because we were, in a 15-minute gap, we had equilibrium in that range, and we were respecting it. If we were to continue selling off, a condition would have been if we right here. So we were selling off, right? And then if we were to, retrace into a 5-minute gap, then continue to previous day's lows, I'd consider that valid because, we have a good draw on liquidity to the downside. We're in bearish structure on the higher time frames. So I would have been willing to take that short, but we never got that because we got the SMTs. And then once we got another SMT, that's when I took off shorts off the table. So I didn't want to take any shorts that day. Today, I mean. But yeah, that's really it, the trade recap. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down any new video ideas. I love any new ideas, really. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment down. Go sub to, not sub, go follow my other social media platforms, TikTok and Instagram at JC_trades with 2 Z's at the end. And yeah, God bless y'all. Trade safe until tomorrow if we take a trade. God bless.